All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Malaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Navarro?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for this presentation of the SNCL, Madrid versus Malaga. I'm Blake Finnegan of 2 Sports and Brian Benefiteni, and I know we're excited to get this one going.
Well, we've got two strong teams facing off in an early season test. Basket Madrid has high hopes this season, but FC Malaga is the home of the reigning MVP, Carlos Navarro.
Oh yeah, and Navarro coming off an absolutely stellar season. We know exactly what he can do on the floor.
The one player we don't know just yet a lot about, MP. The American transplant for Basket Madrid should make his debut tonight.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Galindo a screen. To the paint. Basket is good. The assist from Valverde.
For that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
MP outside. To the left side wing. For three. Drills the three-pointer.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. FC Malaga out in front. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Here's Salazar. And it's blocked. MP with it, now guarded by Galindo. Here's Rojas. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Malaga in the lead. Here comes Malaga on the break. And it's Serrano missing. Back to MP. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Salazar. And it's Malaga's ball. Here's Munoz. Out of bounds. It'll be Madrid's ball.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. Reacted to it too late.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Alvarez. From the arc. Rebound Malaga.
Well, credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Players at this level you just cannot give an inch to.
Valverde with it. Illich picks him up. And the dunk by Navarro.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Back to MP. The 3 is up. Valverde grabs the board. 13 feet out. Navarro with the bucket.
That's such great poise and control from Navarro right there.
Basket Madrid trailing. MP outside. Stolen by Castillo. And fast break now for Malaga. Valverde outside. No good on the triple. And it's Madrid's ball. Pass to Aguilar. MP right side. Launches it. That one's all good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Now Castillo. He has 5. Pass to Ferrer. Back to Castillo. Here's Ferrer. Alvarez defending. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Navarro. The layup off target. And here's Madrid now. They trail by 6. Adele. Defended by Navarro. Pass to Aguilar. MP outside. And basket Madrid, another triple.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Castillo outside. Here's Valverde. And again, Malaga no good. MP outside. Pass to Alvarez. Back to MP. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
If they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
Pass to Navarro. Here's Valverde. From downtown. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot 2. It's on Aguilar. First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good at the line. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. FC Malaga out in front, up 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the 2nd half. Here's Escudero. And Illich pulls it down. And he look at the coach from Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
And the basket by Escudero.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
And he's good on the three ball.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Outside goes. To the left wing. Here's Valverde. Count the basket.
That illustrates what a strong finisher Valverde is inside. Fighting through the contact. 2 nice points from Malaga.
Pass to Adel. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
Castillo. Montoya with the block. Madrid with the rebound. MP right side. Delgado. Illich. Valverde covering. Pass to Delgado. There's Montoya on the wing. Another three for Madrid. Well, the captain of this Madrid team is none other than Sergio Montoya. He's coming into his prime and playing some of the best ball of his career.
And Montoya doesn't do anything overly flashy, but he is effective in every aspect of the game. Kind of the exact leader you want on the perimeter.
From outside, off the mark.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Gomes. Navarro. He's guarded by Montoya. Now Valverde. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Delgado. Here's MP for three. Valverde grabs the board. Here's Gomes. And the jam by Gomes.
Moving at full speed, Gomes beats the defense by just being faster. Malaga wants him to attack like this.
On the wing, Navarro. Connects from three-point range.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They've got to change something.
Back to MP. They need this. Uses the glass to drop it in.
All right, little old school stuff from MP going with the midi.
And unsurprisingly, the MVP has been a force. Navarro completely outpacing MP in scoring.
And this is just MP learning that there are levels to this. Navarro is a seasoned vet in his prime, coming off of an MVP season. If you're MP, you can't get too down on yourself because he's got to take some time to learn from the experience and use that to improve.
Screen by MP. 5 to shoot. Aguilar, no good. Malaga leading. Pass to Navarro. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And here's MP. 17 points in the game. And it's blocked by Castillo. Valverde outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Galindo. Gets it to go from downtown.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Now here's MP. Here's Martinez. 1 second left. Nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected, and just didn't rush it at all.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. And here's Madrid now. It's a 5-point game. Right wing. Outside Ilic. MP outside. Off target with the three. On offense, here's Malaga. Outside. They get it back. Lindo uses the glass to finish the layup.
His hard work on the boards gave them another chance at the points there.
So it's Basket Madrid now. Pass to Rojas. And here's Ilic. Buries the long-range jumper.
Lazar laser Ilic. The Slovenian forward has long been a mainstay for this Madrid side.
He does everything you want and knows how to play the game the right way. Similar to his twin brother Bogdan, who plays in Paris. He can be especially tough on his teammates with what he expects, but he backs it up on the court.
Pass to Rojas. Screen by MP. From outside the arc. In Basket Madrid, another triple.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
There's Salazar. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Serrano. Rebound by Rojas.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many chances like that from short range.
Pass to Adele to tie it up. The offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Outside Navarro. Salazar. Out to the right wing. Here's Ferrer. The three ball. Brings it from beyond the arc.
He's got the perfect spot behind the arc. A big gap for defense.
So both teams changing it up here.
Basket Madrid substitution. Number 13, and
Basket Madrid trailing. To the wing, right side. For a three, Ilic. It's rebounded by Castillo.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Yeah, some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Brand for FC Malaga. One shot.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Montoya. Pass to Ilic. And Basket Madrid misses again. And here's Valverde. Covered by MP. They get it back. In the basket by Escudero.
Length has its benefits. Escudero saved a lot of possession for Malaga on the offensive glass.
MP inside. Defended by Navarro. Valverde outside. Castillo. Basket is good. The assist from Valverde.
Point-blank range for Castillo. He's not going to miss a lot of those.
MP outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Holmes with the ball. Valverde. Covered by MP. Valverde left side. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. And Valverde finishing it off.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure of that this way.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Time called here. Basket Madrid. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Navarro. Back to Valverde. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Navarro.
And that's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
And here's NP from the arc. Rebound by Malaga. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W.
How does this not happen every time? I mean, covering a guy of Escudero's size, it's not easy.
Escudero, shooting one.
Unloads.
And B.
And there's a foul called on NP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Checking in for your whole team. Galindo. Ramirez.
And as the clock hits 0, that is going to do it for this one. FC Malaga defend their home court, and they get the better of Basket Madrid.
And ultimately, you have to think that Madrid
Malaga off.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Here's Ferrer. Pass to Navarro. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
they couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Delgado, no good. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. The lead is 15. Now here's Gomes. Here's Salazar. Delgado with the rebound. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Navarro. 11 points in the game. Right side Gomes. 5 on the clock. Escudero for 3. Delgado with the rebound. Here's MP for 3. The putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. FC Malaga out in front. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. Here's Santoro. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Well, for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
Here's Salazar. Galindo. Pass to Munoz. Here's Salazar. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Now Galindo. Goes back up. Rebound by Rojas. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Here's MP for 3. And Basket Madrid, another triple.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Munoz. Nails the baby hook.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Madrid trailing. To the right side. MP outside. Pass to Santoro. Adele. Here's Ibanez. They set the pick. Adele. No good with the triple. Down low. And Ferrer gets it to go.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Pass to Adele. Rojas. Back to MP. That one doesn't go either for MP. Here's Munoz. And it's out of bounds, and Malaga retains possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Navarro. Drops in the tray.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Here's MP for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
After the 3 on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a 3 of his own.
Outside Navarro. And again, Malaga with the triple.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Out to the wing. MP inside. Defended by Navarro. Aguilar, no good. And it's Malaga's ball. Pass to Serrano. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Madrid's ball. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter play. And Madrid making a change here.
Timeout for FC Malaga.
breakdown for Malaga. Pass to Valverde. Here's Castillo. Launches a three, and the three ball is good.
Well, that's why Castillo plays the two guard for Malaga. He can really dial it in from downtown.
MP with it. He's got 9. Outside Illich. Montoya. 3 from Aguilar. Valverde grabs the board. Here comes Malaga on the break. Pass to Gomes. Back to Navarro. 3 seconds left. And it's out of bounds. Malaga retains possession. Referee Gomes.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. FC Malaga out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the second half. Here's Valverde. And you look at the coach from Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero.
Time out for FC Malaga.
Malaga off the And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Good password. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Gomes. He's got 5. Pass to Salazar. Clock at 6. Inside. Escudero. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, his scores are with set piece really at all levels of the floor. You can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his. Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Illich. He has 6. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Montoya drops one in from the wing. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. FC Malaga out in front. They lead by 18. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
And it's Adele missing. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. Here's Ferrer. Munoz. Here's Serrano. Pass to Salazar. Serrano cans it from downtown.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Here's Rojas. Here's Adele. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got to be the guy to recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure where his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Pass to Ferrer. Out to the wing. Here's Salazar. Shot clock at 6. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Gutsy shot to come right back with a 3 of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP, he's open, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
Here's Serrano. Pass to Galindo. Serrano. Here's Salazar. The offensive rebound. They double team Galindo. Rebounded by Santoro.
The shot was there for him. He had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He should take that shot every single time.
Here's Munoz. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Madrid going with a different look.
At the line for basket Madrid.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Valverde outside. And Aguilar pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Illich. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Lazar laser Illich. Slovenian forward has long been a mainstay for this Madrid side.
He does everything he wants and knows how to play the game the right way. Similar to his twin brother Bogdan, who plays in Paris. He can be especially tough on his teammates with what he expects, but he backs it up on the court.
Pass to Illich. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, it's a smart shot selection from Illich. If his 3 ball is there, he's going to take it.
Outside Gomes. Now here's Castillo. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Montoya. Here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good job there. That's the definition of the inside-outside game.
And that does it for the first half of play. FC Malaga out in front, up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the second half. Madrid, Chispa Romero, he's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
Castillo outside. Back to Navarro. Pass to Gomes.
Inside.
Navarro slams it in.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
Hits it from three-point range.
Another long-range bomb for him. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely, and as long as he keeps bearing them, they might as well keep going back to the well.
And the basket by Escudero.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
Back to Aguilar. Makes the three. Rebound Mulligan. Their biggest lead in the game was 21. Gomes. Pass to Valverde. Castillo. Covered by MP. Over MP. Puts it up. Again, FC Mulligan. Good for two.
Point-blank range for Castillo. He's not going to miss a lot of those.
MP outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Navarro slams it in.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Valverde outside. Navarro up top. Back to Valverde. Castillo. Misses the three.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
Elic comes with the double team. Navarro outside. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, it doesn't take Navarro long to make up his mind. If the shot's available, he's going to take it.
Here's Aguilar. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
Castillo outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Navarro goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The book on Navarro is pretty simple. This guy can score from anywhere on the floor, particularly inside.
Pass to Adele. Shoots the three. Escudero pulls it in. Stolen by Montoya. Escudero with the block.
What was he thinking? Trying to shoot over Escudero? No way.
Pass to Adele. Here's Alvarez. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
When a wing like Alvarez is knocking down threes, it just opens up this Madrid attack.
Here's Ferrer. Just 3 on the clock. The shot will not fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And here we are, folks. 4th quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. And it's Madrid's ball. 11-point game. Pass to Rojas. Back to MP. Uncovered. Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So
set the screen. Pass to Salazar. No good from 18. Here's Rojas. Adele, defended by Navarro. Here's Rojas. The three-pointer, no good. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Adele. Excellent D there from Navarro. Malaga in the lead. And down it goes, jamming it home.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
And that's out of bounds. Madrid will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And that'll be Madrid's ball as it goes out of bounds, and they're able to keep possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from the arc.
And coaches have to love seeing that kind of defensive effort from Navarro.
Good on the shot.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Knocks down. And so
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
And that one drops for him.
That's a well-run trip down the floor.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes it out to Alvarez. Let's go with a three. Escudero pulls it in. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. Can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his.
Clock at 4. Deflected. Alvarez with it. And it's Gomes picking him up. Pass to Adele. From deep. And again, no good by Madrid. And you look at how this Madrid team is put together. The pillars are Montoya and Nikolic.
And those two work well off each other with how they play. Still, Madrid will need one more player to step up if this team wants to make noise at the Euro Championships.
The book on Navarro is pretty simple. This guy can score from anywhere on the floor, particularly inside.
Now here's MP. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Montoya gets it to go.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Gomes. Pass to Escudero. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Navarro with the bucket.
That's a high motor play from Navarro. These FC Malaga coaches love effort like that.
But a lot to like about Malaga this season. Incredibly strong starting five. I like the depth as well.
They're expected to finish near the top of this league and grab a spot in the Euro tourney as well. They're a team with a lot of balance and great depth.
Nothing was stopping Valverde there. Some determined play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
Second personal foul. At the line for one. Valverde.
Athletic Madrid trailing.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing on the left.
MP up top.
Crafty move. No good there.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself.
Pass
This
the
is
rock.
a team game.
Yeah.
Ferrer.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
FC Malaga out in front.
They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
And it's Adele missing.
Malaga leading. Pass to Munoz. Now here's Galindo. Here's Ferrer.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And it's Serrano missing.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
MP outside. Pass to Ibanez.
Just 5 to shoot.
Back to MP.
The 3.
Rebound by Malaga.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big for him at this point.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just needs better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points. So, a flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
He might be small for his center, but he can jump out of the building. He plays big.
Pass to Ferrer. Munoz. Here's Serrano.
Down low.
Shot is good by Munoz.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
And here's MP. It's hauled in by Salazar. And it's Malaga's ball.
They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Pass to Munoz. Out of bounds. It'll be Madrid's ball.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
And Madrid making a change here. Screen by MP. Here's Rojas. MP on the wing. Defended by Navarro. Here's Martinez.
Drains the 3-pointer.
Yeah, not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so here's Malaga. Pass to Navarro.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the award, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Now here's Valverde.
And he lobs it up. Navarro slams it in.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
Madrid calls timeout. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Pass to Adele. It's good. The assist that time from Montoya. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Now here's Montoya.
13 points in this game.
Back to MP. Down Malaga. Pass to Castillo.
And he converts the layup.
Point-blank range for Castillo. He's not going to miss a lot of those.
And it's Madrid's ball.
7-point differential.
Back to Montoya. MP outside. Another three for Madrid.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Navarro. Back to Gomes. Now here's Navarro. Covered by MP. Navarro with the bucket.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. FC Malaga out in front.
They're up by 3. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. That's the start of the second half. Madrid, Chico Romero, he's in the pressure cooker.
No, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
Now here's Gomes. Navarro slams it in.
Yeah, Navarro can also elevate and make you pay.
Pass to Adele. It's Alvarez on the wing. Back to MP. In Basket Madrid, another triple.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Now here's Valverde. Pass to Navarro.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Illich. He's covered by Castillo. And here's MP from the arc. Rebound Malaga.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
We already know how good his range is, so he shouldn't be firing for that deep.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Puts up a 3.
MP can't get that one to fall. Malaga in the lead.
To the middle.
Here's Valverde.
Great pass to set up the land.
Getting it done in the key. Valverde playing with size inside.
MP inside. Defended by Navarro. Takes it out to MP.
Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity.
And Illich finishes inside.
Lazar laser Illich. The Slovenian forward has long been a mainstay for this Madrid side.
He does everything you want and knows how to play the game the right way. Similar to his twin brother Bogdan, who plays in Paris. He can be especially tough on his teammates with what he expects, but he backs it up on the court.
Adele with the bucket.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside Navarro.
To the wing, right side.
Back to Escudero.
No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
MP side. MP can't get that one to fall. Pass to Gomes. Valverde.